Hey everybody, Neil Bednar here, coming to you from my home office here in Port Arthur, Texas. And I wanted to put this little video together to just kind of help you eliminate something that I think is detrimental to a lot of home-based businesses, especially network marketing businesses or MLM businesses. And the problem that I think we have, or the problem that I think a lot of new entrepreneurs suffer with, is assuming things about other people, assuming things about certain situations, and assuming things about what you believe a person might think. Now, in order to put this in perspective and to try to give you a couple of tips here, I'll use just a couple of quick examples. Assuming that your friends or family members may not be interested in your business or in your opportunity, that can really shoot you in the foot, in the fact that you never know when it's the right time for somebody to be looking for an opportunity. Just like when you came across your opportunity and thought it was a great idea, it was the right time for you. So don't be afraid to approach your friends and families with your opportunity. At least invite them to look at it. Because you never know. They could have just had a fight with their boss that day, or they just could have had an unexpected expense that you know nothing about. So, don't assume that just because they're in this line of work, or just because they don't believe the same way that you do, or just because that they might be, you have these preconceived thoughts that they're not going to be interested. Don't overlook the opportunity to present it to them. There's an old saying in sales that no just means not right now. Don't be afraid to go back to people, even old leads that you may have generated, and ask them, and touch base with them and see how they're doing in their business development, or in their financial struggles, if you've talked to them in the past. So don't assume that. Another thing that is common with especially internet marketers when they go to producing content, things like that, is don't assume that people understand. A very simple video of, let's say, how to create a link on your blog, or how to make a clickable image, that could really help somebody who doesn't know how to do it. I've only been marketing online for a little over a year, and I have to tell you, there was a lot of things I didn't know, and all of those things are opportunities for me to teach somebody else who could really use that information. And if you want to, create value and position yourself as a leader, that's essentially what you're doing, helping people to overcome their problems and overcome their obstacles. So don't assume that just because you understand it, or you may think it's a simple marketing tool or a simple marketing strategy, that other people will know that also. So that's a great tip as far as for creating content. Sometimes some of the simplest things can be very beneficial to people. So, and the third thing, I guess, would be assuming that just because you're not having success right now doesn't mean that you won't have success, because most strategies take time to develop, and most strategies take time to develop a good quality skill set to master. So if you're not good at, say, a home business presentation and delivering a business presentation in front of a small group of people, that doesn't mean you won't be good at it someday. Don't assume that just because it's a weakness that for you now, that you won't develop the skill, or won't get better at it. So there's a lot of things when it comes to being an entrepreneur that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, and then there's lots of things that you have to make decisions pretty quick, and there's lots of times when you have to stretch yourself and get out of your comfort zone. But the worst thing that I think you could do is assume that because it's not today, that it cannot materialize, that it cannot happen. These things do change. Today is not equal tomorrow. So keep your head up, keep yourself in the game. Look at my blog, neilbednar.com, and there's a lot of tips there for marketing and other things like that. But I wanted to share this with you today. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have great success in your business. God bless. Thanks.